Welcome back, baseball fans, to the 76, 7, 8, 9 Fall Carryover League. Tonight we are in the National League West, the Padres and the Dodgers. And if you think you know what's going on, you don't know what's going on, because the first two games of the series were down in San Diego. And when we look at the standings, the Padres won both games and are a half a game better than the Dodgers, up 2-0 in the series. If they can win a Game 3 or a Game 4 in LA, they would knock the Dodgers down to third place and out of the playoffs. And the Padres have a slim chance, if they win Game 3, to get a wild card spot. Very slim chance at that point. But it's more important not for the Padres to win a playoff spot. It's more important to knock the Dodgers out of one. That's the San Diego mission. They've been doing it primarily this year with two guys. Bobby Bonds has 10 homers and 21 RBIs. He had a walk-off homer in Game 1. And Randy Unbelievable Jones, 7-0 with a .139 ERA. He is the Cy Young winner to be named in the National League. He's been devastating. And what would happen if Randy Jones was ever given a good team, huh? What would have happened? Randy freaking Jones, man, what a great pitcher he was. And his Padres have a chance to dash the Dodger dreams. We're in Game 3, LA. Padres will trot Dave Freislavin out there. And for the Dodgers, Jim Unbarger, the lefty, number 4 starter, toting the slab. Here we go, leading it off, it'll be Gene Richards. 1-5 against the lefty is a walk. He has some speed, and he'll let Enzo hit and run. Enzo Hernandez hits and runs, and he pops out. Dave Chalk, 42, first C. Richards gets the second for Bonds, who rolls it to second, and this is Davey Lopes, and he makes the play. No score. Bottom of 1, here is Davey Lopes, 5-12 right. Buckner 1-8 first. Dusty Baker flies in a right. This is Bonds, a 2-5 in right field, makes the play. Biggest game of the year for the Pads. Biggest game in a long time for the Pads. Lynn Jones, 49 right. Johnny Grubb, 37 Ks. Cito Gaston Ks. Bottom of 2, Ron Fairley. 36 is a single 1 of 4 line out. Garvey with a spoon, bounces to short. Let's see. Enzo's a 3E16. Oh, that's a cheap single off of Enzo. Stealing Garvey. Oates will hit and run. Moves runner up. A lot of hit and run happening here. Runner at second for Ron Say. Is a walk. 2 on, 2 outs for Landestoy and a K. Go to the third inning. Mike Tyson, 49, flies a right. Dave Skaggs walks. Gene Richards, 212, pitch short A. Bottom of the third. Ken Henderson, 64, skies it into center. This is Lynn Jones, a 3-8. That's a double off of Lynn Jones in center field. Davey Lopes, 5'11", first C. Runner goes to third, they'll bring it up for Buckner, 58. Lines to second, 2 outs for Johnny Baker. He Ks. We're scoreless in the fourth. Enzo, 45, center. Dave Chalk walks. B stealer. Bonds, 52. Pitcher B. Double A stealing Bonds will steal with 2 outs, and he's safe. Runner in scoring position for Lynn Jones, 35. Base hit into center. Bonds, 17-18, 19, 1-17, and he scores on the 13. Pods have a 1-0 lead. And dare I say, the Dodgers are 18 outs away from being eliminated. That's right, sports fans. Johnny Grubb, 310, walks. 2 on, 2 outs. Cito Gaston, 36, walks. And the bases are loaded with 2 outs in the 4th inning. And it's Mike Tyson, of all people, the pitch. 46 flies left. All right. They get a run. 1-0. Ron Fairley, 58. Lines a second. Garvey, 65, short. Enzo, 316. Another Enzo Hernandez misplay. This is an error. He's a B stealer, is Garvey, believe it or not. Oates will hit and run again with 1 out. And he moves the runner up. Runner at second, 2 outs for Ron Say. And this is going to be an RBI. Let's look at Ron Say's card. Ron Say, an RBI double, and the Dodgers tie the game at 1. Rafael Landeskog, left. Freisleeben and Umbarger in the 5th of a 1-1 tie. Dave Skaggs, 1-6. Let's take a look at this guy. Who in the hell is Dave Skaggs, you may ask? Well, seldom used catcher for the Orioles. Ended up in free agency, signing with the Padres. And 1-6 is a double to center field. Gene Richards. 1-6 is a K. Enzo, rough day in the field, but he walks. 1-2-11. 2 on, 1 out. Dave Chalk, 4-11. First X. This is Garvey. This should be a double play, a 1-2. And it is a double play. You hit it to the wrong part of the infield. Anywhere else, you're okay. Not at first base. Not when Garvey's around. 1-1, bottom of the 5th. And it's Ken Henderson. 38, walks. Davey Lopes, 210, homer 1-8. Let's look at Dave Lopes' card. But guess what? Dave Lopes missed it. Homer 1-8. He flies to left field. Buckner, 6-11 Ks. And with 2 outs, Dusty Baker, 1-7 is a K. 1-1 in the 6th. Bobby Bonds, 6-10 off Umbarger, 3rd X. This is like Umbarger's best start of his career. Of his Dodger career. 1 out. Lynn Jones, 49, right. Johnny Grubb, 69 is a walk. Cito Gaston, a walk. And again, with men on and 2 outs, this is Mike Tyson guy, who stranded 3 guys with his last at-bat. 6-10, bounces it to Ron Say. He's a 2E18 at third base, and he makes the play. Give the Dodgers some credit. They do have some good defense on this team. 1-1, bottom of 6. Ron Fairley. Dodgers aren't going to give this to you, Padres. You got to go out and take it. Ron Fairley, 210 pitcher. Steve Garvey, 6-10 off the Freisleeben card. Homer, 1-10 double. It's a double. Johnny Oates, first time he has a chance to bat today since he's been hitting and running, and grounds out. And with 2 outs, it's Ron Say again, and he Ks. What a pitcher's duel. 1-1 in the 7th inning. Umbarger and Freisleeben. Sounds like a law firm. Dave Skaggs, 47's a K. Gene Richards, 2-5. Double and 18 as a double. Gene Richards on second for Enzo Hernandez. Enzo, 65 off the Umbarger card. Triple, 1-2. Doubles, a double. Pods get a 2-1 lead. And yeah, they're going to do it. They're going to pull Umbarger after 6 1/3. Now you got ready for a bit. So they're going to bring in, they're going to bring Steve Stone out of the Dodger bullpen here. They borrowed him for a year. Stone comes out of the bullpen in the 7th to face Chalk with a runner at second, 1 out. Dave Chalk, 35. Let's look at Dave Chalk's card. Double 1-3. Single dot. That's an RBI, and we got a 3-1 game. Bobby Bonds, 2-6 K. And with 2 outs, Lynn Jones, center. Dare we talk about defense for the Padres at this point in the game? Well, we can bring in Ozzie Smith as a 1 at short for Esmo Hernandez, who's a 3 for fun. We could bring in Mike Hegan. He'll go in and play first base for Gaston. That's about it. Stretch time in Hele. 3-1 pads. The Steely Dan doesn't seem to be quite working out for the Dodgers like it normally does. Probably past the prime in 1980. Anyway, bottom of the 7th, we have Landeskog, Henderson, Lopes against Freisleeben, 9 outs away from sweeping the Dodgers. Al Downing and Foucault warming in the Padre pen. 3-1. Here we go. Landestoy, 2-5. Second. Ken Henderson, 58. Lines the third, and with 2 outs. Davey Lopes, 112. Left B plus injury. Well, Landestoy will play second base for him. Hatcher or Bill Russell goes into short for Lopes. Wow. We can trace in this particular game. Garvey missed the homer 1 of 10 off the Freisleven card and doubled there. And Davey Lopes missed a homer in the 5th. They hit those homers. We're tied at 3, but they missed them. So it's 3-1 in the 8th inning. And we got lefty-lefty, so that's it for Stone. And in the 8th inning, Rick Waits will come out of the Dodger pen to face, Johnny Grubb. Johnny Grubb, 1-4, K's. Mike Hegan, 59, pops to third. And with 2 outs, it's Mike Tyson. 2-3. Skies the center field. Bottom of the 8th, 6 outs away. Freisleven is still out there. He's given up an unearned run. He's throwing a 4-hitter. And he's got Downing and Foucault warming with a 2-run lead in the 8th. And Bill Russell will lead it off, I guess. Yeah, because Lopes got injured in that inning. No, Buckner will lead it off. So you have Buckner, Baker, Fairley. 2 out of 3 guys are left-handed. Boy, this would be a really ballsy call to hook Freisleven after what he's been doing. But they're going to do it. They're hooking him. Dave Freisleven being pulled after 7 4-hit innings to bring in, they seem to like these guys, Al Downing and Steve Foucault. Al Downing, a one-time Dodger, wanting to put a dent into the Dodgers season if he can. So take a look at Al Downing here. In the 8th inning, he will face, he's good against lefties, and Buckner and Fairley can hit lefties very well. So Buckner against Downing. The pitch, 62, second X. Tyson's a 2E27, and he makes the play. 1 out. Dusty Baker, 6-12, first C. And with 2 outs, it's Ron Fairley. Let's see who's still left on the bench. Well, you can do a pinch hitter here. Got a righty coming up. And Garvey's better against righties, too. So they're going to pinch hit Mickey Hatcher for Fairley here. And Mickey Hatcher, the pitch to Mickey Hatcher, 56 is a K. Wow. 9th inning, 3-1 game. Skaggs, 48 Ks. Gene Richards, 1-5 is a walk. He's going to steal with 1 out, and he is going to be against the Zerm of Oates, safe at second base. Ozzie Smith, 39, short. 2 outs, runner at second for Dave Chalk. 110 is a fly to left. We'll take it to the bottom of the 9th. Downing and Foucault need 3 outs. They got a 2-run lead. Garvey and Oates. Downing will face both of them, and then Foucault will face Say. Here's Steve Garvey leading off the bottom of the 9th inning. 1-5. Let's take a look at Steve Garvey's card. 1 of 16. It is gone. Solo home run, and it's 3-2. The Dodgers trying to get a walk-off here. Batting for Johnny Oates. He doesn't have a hit on his card against lefties. Will be Duffy Dyer. And with that, enter Steve Foucault, the Padre closer. He's got a bunch of righties coming up. And yeah, big time movement, big time grow up time for the Padres. It's all happening right now today. There's no tomorrow. You could actually might have a chance to make the playoffs here. 3 outs if you can do it. Duffy Dyer. The pitch to Dyer, 55 off Foucault is short X, but we put in Ozzie Smith, who's a 1E27, and Ozzie boots the ball. Ozzie Smith, the slick fielding Gold Glove shortstop for the Padres, kicks the ball in the infield. Nice job there, Ozzie. Okay. Ron Say's the batter now. The winning run is Ron Say. The pitch to say, 55. Ground ball to Ozzie Smith, the shortstop. And this time it's a 6-4-3 double play. Wow. So he boots the easy ball and makes a wizardry play on the second one for a 6-4-3 double play. And with 2 outs in the 9th inning, the Dodgers season comes down to Rafael Landeskog. The pitch, 39, is a fly ball to right field. They are toast. Ladies and gentlemen, the San Diego Padres have just roasted the LA Dodgers out west to I'm sure all your excitement and amazement. It's over for the Dodgers. Padre 3-game sweep, 3-2. Wow, that really did just happen, didn't it? It's a stunning move. Weights and relief, a walk and 2 Ks. Wow, it's just like a World Series game almost. Steve Stone. Actually, Waits pitched, yeah. Right, okay, so Stone, you have hitting a K, right? Walking 2 Ks, okay, and Umbarger takes the loss. 4 hits and 3 runs is all it was. All earned. He walked a ton of guys, though. 8 walks and 4 strikeouts. So the Padres put a ton of guys on the bases, only scored 3 times. Foucault does get the save in the 9th, and Aaron a double play. Downing had a good 8th inning with a strikeout, but then gave up the solo homer in the 9th inning. Freislavin got that win, had to sweat it out because his bullpen was about to give it up. 4 innings, an unearned run, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. There it is, 1019, 0109, 3525, 9726, 2697. Both teams had 5 hits. The difference was the Padres had 9 walks, and the Dodgers only had 2 walks, and the Dodgers missed 2 home run chances in this game. That's how close this game was. Wow, I can't remember the Dodgers not making the playoffs. What a lackluster season they just had. This is right in their sweet spot, too, which makes it even more startling. This is 76, 7, 8, 9. Dodgers are playoff, yeah, all through that, except for once. And they're gone? It's it? 12 and 13? Dodgers 12 and 13. That's what they did with that. Listen to these guys: Hooten, Sutton, John, Baker, Buckner, Say, Garvey, Lopes, Bill Russell. 12 and 13. It's 12 and 13. They hit 263. Well, if you've been following closely, that's just not going to do it. A lot of these teams are hitting 280. This particular season is the year of the hitter. Dodgers aren't hitting. 446 team ERA is horrible for the Dodgers. And the Padres, the upstart Padres, hitting 254. That's not much either. But the team ERA is 331, courtesy Randy Jones has 7 of their 15 wins. And we go to the standings, current standings in the National League West. There it is, Dodgers 480 winning percentage. They are toast. Padres finished the season 2 over 500. Is that enough to get into the playoffs? These guys are gone. Those guys are gone. Those guys are gone. Those guys are gone. There's still 1 of 2 wild card spots up for grabs. Well, you figure Pirates will get a wild card spot. And then it comes down to the Cardinals or the Mets and the Padres. 2 over 500. Wow, it could happen. If the Pirates are playing the Cardinals. So the Padres are rooting for the Pirates to beat up on the Cardinals some more to get rid of the Cardinals. And of course they're rooting for the Mets to lose. That's the unusual path for the Padres to make the playoffs. Did I just say that? I'll say it again. That's the unusual path for the Padres to make the playoffs at 15 and 13. That's it tonight from the National League West. Hope you're enjoying the Carryover League. We'll see you next time.